It has been a while since the last issue, but Batman 89 number 4 is finally here, and we can begin the second half of the true sequel to Batman and Batman Returns. So get your favorite Batman coffee mug, a nice warm beverage, and let's sink back into the world of Batman 89. To quickly recap, Harvey Dent is in the hospital after being saved by Bruce and Drake from the burning auto shop, and his current mental state is entirely dependent on a coin flip. We left off with him making a decision damning Gotham City to hell. Now in issue number 4, the people of Burnside are marching through Gotham to the City Hall in response to what happened to Harvey. Bullock readies his SWAT army desperately eager to kill someone. Drake Winston, who is practically Robin at this point, comes to help the people of Burnside by dropping bags of paint all over the police to blind them and airdropping spray paint to the protesters to turn the tide in their favor. And in all of this chaos, Harvey Dent goes missing from the hospital. Later, Alfred and Bruce do some research on Drake's family history, which leads them to inviting him over for dinner. They have a bit of a falling out, and this is where their similarities and differences in their ideology come into play. Drake is slick and tricks Bruce into revealing who he really is, which sets up the greatest team of all time, Batman and Robin. And thus, we wait for the next issue. This story is so well structured that I feel like every time an issue comes to an end, I'm just in this perpetual void of anxiety and darkness waiting for the next one to come out. In all honesty, I really just skimmed the top of the ice when talking about this issue. There's some really rich storytelling in this, and I really don't want to give it all away. Sam Hamm is doing such a great job at continuing the story. He puts us right into such a faithful and authentic tale. It feels like we're watching another Batman movie directed by Tim Burton. The dialogue is faithful to the interpretations of the characters that we are so very used to, and he is also writing what is now becoming one of my favorite Robins. Like, I really want him to get his own series after this. This feels like a long overdue interpretation of the character I didn't know we needed. Similar to the other Robins in the main continuity, he is intelligent, witty, and willing to put his life on the line for what he believes in. Pair that up with his unique background, we are on the path of setting up one of the greatest Robins we will ever have. And for the love of Batman himself, pick this book up for the artwork. Joe Quinones does the most realistic yet comic book-esque recreation of these characters. It is uncanny. They look so ungodly real, yet still cartoony. The visual world of Batman and Batman Returns is so perfectly recreated with his own nuance on top of it that it not only brings us back into that world, but authentically builds and expands it. And the color is there to tie it all together. I cannot express how at home I feel when reading this book. The artwork mixed with the writing creates a perfect continuation of two incredibly loved Batman movies that recreated the character for generations to come. Well, for a little while anyway. Thank you so much for watching. I can't express how much your viewership and comments mean to me. And please comment your thoughts on this issue and what you might think happens next. I'd love to chit chat about it. Also, not only am I on YouTube and Instagram, I'm also on TikTok, so check that out so we can talk more about the wonderfulness that is comic books. Take it easy, gentlefolk, and I'll see you next time.